Yo, we back with another one, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for this one. We finna get in with this one right here. It's my boy. It's my brother. We like two peas in a pod.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, introduce yourself, man.
It's me. I'm Lamar Contreras. Got to put the last name because everybody always be like, "Why your last name like that?" Because I'm Mexican. So you know what I'm saying. It's Lamar Contreras. I'm a business owner. I'm a child of God. I keep it at that. That's first and foremost. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, trying to move through this thing we call life. You feel me? Doing what I want to do and what I really love. You know what I'm saying? Which is making clothes and, you know what I'm saying, shoes and things like that. You feel me? So,
oh man,
that's me. That's me. That's me.
Amen. So, Lamar, tell them about yourself, cause I ain't gonna lie. I know I had my brother, but I ain't know he was Mexican, y'all. So, sorry for that. But yeah, so tell them a little bit about yourself and where you come from growing up.
All right, but I'm from here, literally here. We in my neighborhood right now. So you feel me? I'm from Orlando, basically right across the street from Richmond Heights. You feel me? We call it's Johnson Village. Right down Johnson Village, man. Wells Street is where I am from. You feel me? About me, you know, everybody really knew me from basketball. Like, that was my thing. I was in love with basketball. But God always got a different plan, man. So now I'm a husband. I'm a father. You know what I'm saying? I'm a business owner. Like I was saying, I do clothes. Now I do shoes. I'm actually also a preacher, which I never thought I'd ever do it ever in my life. You feel me? I'm a preacher and things like that. So that's me, man. I got a lot of layers to myself. So creativity is there.
Okay, then. So what got you into basketball and not football or any other sport?
And everybody, when I get this question, bro, people really don't be believing my answer. My brother Jalen got me into basketball. Jalen, my younger brother. My brother was playing basketball before me. I think I was 13 when I started playing. Jalen was 10. So they already had him in sports and things. And he was playing basketball. He was doing pretty good. Jalen always been good. So me watching my little brother play, I'm like, dang, I want to do something. I don't want to be just, you know what I'm saying, not doing nothing. So I started playing basketball. Then I fell in love with it right then and there at 13 years old, loving basketball, even though I sucked. I was really trash. Like, because I started at 13. I ain't really had no athletic ability until I learned how to use it, you feel me? Yeah. And then after that, I started playing baseball. I fell in love with baseball. I love me some baseball, you feel me? But basketball will always have my heart, you know? So that's how I started playing basketball.
So what position was you playing?
I was playing shooting guard when I first started. I was playing shooting guard. I didn't know how to dribble the ball. They just wanted me to shoot the ball. Okay, you know, they used to pick on me. You always playing hot potato with the ball. Why you always playing hot potato? I don't know what else to do with the ball. I ain't know what else to do with the ball, you feel me? So, like, I started off playing basketball, not who y'all know today, like, at all. Like,
okay, so when did you know, like, you had a love for basketball other than, like, when you were 13? What was the moment where you was, like, partying, so, like, this my sport, like, I love this?
So, it was the third to last game of the season. I hadn't scored no points yet. I hit a free throw. When I made a bucket, it made my life. I made a free throw. I missed the first one and made the second one. After that, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I felt I wanted to do for the rest of my life.
So, you went from playing basketball, now going through your life. When did you know, like, clothes was a big part of your thing? Because I know you was a big fashionista. If y'all know Lamar is a fashion. I ain't gonna say icon, but you know, because you know people be hating. Yeah. But yeah, you was like that in fashion. So what made you like want to start clothing? Because you started clothing a little bit early.
Yeah. So I first got into like dressing myself when I was in the 7th grade. 7th grade is when I started dressing myself. That's when my mama stopped dressing me. You feel me? My mama dressed me all the way up to 6th grade. Then 7th grade, I was finding myself. So, and then by the time we got to high school, 9th grade, I'm like, yeah, I want to show out. Like, I'm going to be me. I'm going to be 100% me, the way I want to dress. And let everybody know Russell Westbrook was a big part of it because that man, to me, is a fashion icon. past the dressing up in dresses and stuff.
And the
You feel me?
skirts.
Yeah, and the skirts and things like that. But before he was
Shout out
doing all
Russell.
that, shout out Russell. Before all that, bro, that was the man I went to look for like ideas and things like that. So it's like the fashion for me, it was for myself. You know, I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, just show who I was as a person that being clothes. Because some of the stuff I wore, people look at me like, why the heck did you wear that today? Like, I had, remember that fur vest I had on? I had a fur vest on with a black dress shirt with some biker jeans and some Gatorade sixes. I remember that fit, and I had braids on my hair that day. So it's like, people like, what the heck? But it was tough, you know? So it's like, I just wanted to try new things, try different things, even though I know people was going to have their own opinion about it, but I really didn't care.
Okay, then. So now you went into, like, finding yourself and expressing yourself. So, like, say, for instance, let me put you in a scenario. Say, for instance, you was having a bad day. How would you dress?
I was still just like me. I had bad days, but still wanted to look good. That built my confidence, you know? Even, like, for me, my clothes made my day, you know? So even if I didn't feel good that day, man, I could have been dog sick. I'm still finna dress up because somebody will give me a compliment. Oh, dang, Lamar, them shoes hard. Oh, dang, Lamar, them pants, what it is, you know what I'm saying? Dang, your shirt hard. That's gonna make me feel better.
So what was your mom saying when you was starting to dress kind of funny when you walked out the house? Before you walked out, what was she telling you?
My mom liked it. My mom had no issue with none of the stuff I wore. She would be like, oh, she would be like, you got that from Russell Westbrook. Cause she knew that that's who I was going after at that point. Like when I started really dressing and things like that. So my mom ain't had no issue with none of the stuff I wore. Sometimes she'd be like, boy, it's too hot outside to wear a jacket. But for some reason, heat didn't bother me when I wore a jacket. Cause
I think that's everybody in Florida though.
Yeah.
We just wear jackets whenever. It's no like season we don't wear jackets.
Yeah.
Like, it could be blazing hot outside, we still wear the jacket.
Cause bro, I done caught my mama wearing some long stuff on a hot day, bro. So it's like, hey, if you feel like it's go with your fit that day, you go put it on no matter what, no matter how hot it is. You might take it off in the classroom, but other than that, I rock my stuff through the whole day.
Okay, then so now that you in your own lane, do you be dressing your mom? Like, do she call you for any like tips on, like, oh, should I buy this or should I buy that? Like,
she'll call and be like, does this look good? Most of the time I say yeah, cause my mom know how to dress. Like my mom know how to dress, so I feel like I got it from her too at the same time. So it's like my mom know how to dress, so anything she put together, it look good. You know what I'm saying? So my mom know how to dress. She'll be like, hey, does it look good? I say yeah every time because it looks straight. Yeah. So yeah, my mom be calling me sometimes.
Okay, then. So now you said God had different plans. So can you explain like what you mean by like God having different plans for you?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. What was that instance or what was that moment you was like, all right, I gotta switch gears?
So I think when I figured out that God had a different plan for me was when senior year came. That's like a real eye-opener for every human being that goes to school and what are we going to do after school? You feel me? So I haven't got no recognition for basketball or anything like that. Well, I had an interest letter from a school in Miami. It was a D2 school, and I just ain't pursue it hard as I was supposed to. You feel me? But at the same time, it just things was going totally different from what I wanted to go. And where I'm at now, I have no issue with how everything went.
Okay, so go ahead, go more in depth.
So, after we got out of school, I remember this day, Jack say, who want to go to school? He asked us. We at practice, bro. We in the line. Who want to go to school? This is what he asked. Everybody that said they want to go to school, they said it. Everybody that said they didn't want to go to school, we ain't go to school for basketball. You feel me? So, I said I ain't want to go to school for basketball because I just felt like it wasn't me, like, for me to go to school for it no more. Like,
so what made from that boy who went from shooting his first free throw, making the bucket, to not wanting to go to school for basketball?
Let me be honest. My wife. I didn't want to leave my wife. Why? Because my wife been with me through everything.
So why don't you just take her with you?
Because she had a lot of stuff going on down here. You feel me? And we couldn't just up and leave. You feel me? So,
but at that time, wasn't it to a point where y'all didn't have no kids? Y'all was able to up and leave and do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but she had her own family situations going on. So, you know what I'm saying? My wife cared for me, so I cared for my wife. And, like, today, even with our son and things like that, I don't believe I would have had my son if I would have left. I don't believe I would be in the house I am today if I would have left. God has a plan for everything and everybody. You have a purpose, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like my purpose right now is following what he want me to do. Like with my clothes, I added a Christian part to it, which I never had at the first, like the beginning of that wasn't even on my brain, that wasn't on my mind. And then when I added that, everything just started falling in line because now I'm not just working for myself, but I'm working for God at the same time.
Heard
Feel
that.
me?
Amen.
Yeah. So just being that boy from loving basketball, like right now, I still love basketball. We were just in the gym yesterday hooping. You feel me? And I still love it. I never stop loving basketball. And it's just like it hits you. Like life hits you. Like it's not easy making it in basketball at all. It's not easy making it in any sport. Let me just put it out there for people that made it. You are, you know what I'm saying? You are your craft. You are your craft. It's not easy making it in any sport. You feel me? So it's like my senior year, I didn't do super duper well. So it's like, okay, let's stop chasing it. Let's just stop chasing it. We can do something different. We can do something else. So when I got out of high school, I got a job. I worked my butt off at my job. Me and Cheyenne decided we wanted to move into an apartment. I moved out my mom's house 2 months after I got out of school. You feel me? My mom thought it was pretty too fast because you know how moms are. So, but me, I wanted to be a man. I want to learn how to be a man. I want to learn how to pay bills. I want to learn how to take care of somebody. I want to learn how to live with somebody. You feel me? So, doing that, it just opened my eyes to a lot of things. Like, I feel like a full-grown man now. Let's just put it that way.
So, do you think being a man and doing the things that you're doing, that it helped you, like, become that man that you wanted to be? Especially, like, taking that risk of leaving your mom's house and doing that. Now you're like, okay, I got to take care of basically my family.
My family, yeah.
So, how was that transition for the guys out there who's probably in the same position you? Because, let me give y'all a short story time. This is another Jones alumni. We got the best people. I ain't gonna lie. Sorry to all the other schools out there. I love all y'all. Don't get it twisted.
Jones is where it's at.
Jones is where it's at. But it's like, if you went to Jones, you going against, that's like the Alabama of anything. You're going against the best people every day in the classroom. You're going against the best people in sports. You're going, like, everybody's hungry there. Everybody want to eat. Best band, best everything. So Lamar was going against some top dude every day. People who's in school now probably ain't even playing no more, but he still was going against the top people.
Yeah.
And Lamar always been on his own level. So, for instance, for me, I was playing against some of the top dudes. I was with Kirby Joseph. I was with Quadri Jones. I was with all them dudes. Like, it's hard to go against them guys because them guys.
Big Raymond.
Yeah, Raymond, Jalen Joyner, Jaquan Britt, all them dudes. Like, all of them was working towards their goals. Daquan Evans, all of them was working towards their goals, what they wanted. And just like Lamar said, it hit you. So it hit me like, I don't want to play this no more. I'm tired of getting hit like this, going my back so like that. I ain't want none of that smoke. So I get what he's saying when he says it's your craft. Like, you gotta really want it.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead, man. Sorry, I had to put my little.
What was the question again?
So how did it feel becoming a man, taking care of your family and things of that nature?
Yo, it feels good, bro. Like,
you don't be stressing about the bills?
Do I stress about the bills? Yes. I stress about the bills sometimes, but God says place all our worries upon him and he'll take care of everything for us.
Heard that.
So I go back to that when I worry. Why? Because it gives me comfort. And then once I get that comfort, man, it's a different feeling. You know what I'm saying? When I cast my worries on him, he take care of it. He takes care of it. You feel me? Like, it's a lot of instances where I feel like, dang, man, we might end up living on the street. I might have to go back to my mom. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that at all. You know what I'm saying? If you have family in your corner that's willing to help you Do not let pride get in your way. Why? Because pride destroys relationships. Pride have you angry at somebody for exactly no reason. You know what I'm saying? So I've learned that you have to stay humble through everything you go through.
Really
You have to stay humble through everything you go through, man. So me transitioning into this, yes, I feel like it has made me a better man for myself and for my family and for my friends and things like that, man. I used to be a horrible friend. I used to, with Mario, bro, I used to pick at Mario and everything all the time about his hair, nigga, sometimes about shirts and stuff that he used to wear and things like that. Man, today, bro, I could never even do that again, man. I can look back at myself and be like, I would never want to be that dude again, bro. Like,
hey, that's called growth.
Growth.
A lot of people like don't understand when you self-evaluate yourself and you understand like where you coming from in a way, and you see how like, cause I had to self-evaluate myself too, and I learned a lot of things about myself going from being in high school. Cause when you're in high school, it's all like fun and games, but when you really sit back and think about it, it's like, damn, I really did that. Like, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
So I get where you come from too. That's real stuff. But yeah, man, I see you, boy. You're growing a lot. So let's get into the clothes, because he talking about the clothes a lot.
That's
So the name.
The name, Snap, baby.
Tell us how you came up with that name.
Story of Snap. I was in class. It was after a test. A big test. I think it was like SAT, or I think it was PSAT. I don't think it was SAT. I think it was PSAT. Because we still was able to get on a computer afterwards. So, yeah, it was PSAT. And I'm just sitting in the board. I ain't really got nobody to talk to because I ain't had no friend. Like, every time we had a test, I didn't have none of, like, my friends in the testing site with me. So, I'm just sitting there doodling in my book. I said, dang, it's kind of hard. So, I decided to go on a 3D paint thing on the computer and actually make it. So, when I made it, I say, dang, that's kind of hard. And then I went to the fonts, and the crazy thing is the font name was Snap.
Mm-hmm.
So I put it in, you know what I'm saying? I put it into its different categories, like still not average people. And I'm like, dang, it's not that cool to me at first. It wasn't that cool to me at first. Hard. And then once me and Shandell, I brought Shandell into like, hey man, we should do clothes. Da 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 da. He like, yeah, man, let's do it. We can do it. You know what I'm saying? We were going hard at it for a couple of months. You feel me? But things just fell off. But Snap, man, it was just, I guess it was me. I just feel like it was me. Still not average people. I don't feel like I'm average. People may say, yeah, man, I'm average at this. I'm average at that. I would never call myself average. But, you know, still not average people for me is like when you put my clothes on, you don't got to feel average in it. When you put anything on, you shouldn't feel average in who you are. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Clothes is a representation of people, but if they believe it or not. You feel me? Like Balenciaga just came out with beat up shoes.
Yeah.
That is a representation of homeless.
I get that, but why $1,800?
Hey, it is a representation of homeless people. When you see somebody in beat up clothes, ripped clothes, what is your first thought? That person probably going through some things that may be homeless. You think about it? You know what I'm saying? When somebody got Gucci on their feet, got Gucci on they waist, what you think of that person? Oh, that person got money. Clothes is a representation of you, of who you are, or who you're trying to get people to picture you as. In my clothes, I want people to picture me as fashionable. Somebody that can dress. Somebody that, you know what I'm saying, and no matter what he in, it's going to look some type of decent or good. It's going to give you an eye turner. I went to Game Time. I was dressed up. A kid walked up to me. Hey, ain't you that rapper? I said, I never rapped a day in my life. Oh, man, your fit just hard. I look like a rapper? You feel me? At what I was in, he felt as if I was a rapper. So your clothes are a representation of you. You feel me? It may come off like that. So for me, man, the way Snap started, it was weird, but it's beautiful now. You feel me? Beautiful to me.
Okay, then. So you got a little pieces for us. Show the people what you're working with, man.
Yeah, man.
And explain, because you got every shirt got a
every shirt got a meaning. You feel me? So this is Snap. You know how I got this design? This design came from V-Long. I love the way he has that big V on it. I just love it. So I said, let's put the S on the back and add some things to it, just like V-Long. That was the inspiration for that. I was on YouTube looking up graphic designs because I had a block, as I put it. That's what I call it. I had a creative block. I couldn't find nothing on my own at the moment of time. So I said, okay, let's see if we can swindle something for ourselves. So I'm on there. I said, dang, these V-Long shirts hard. It's just vinyl on the back, or you know what I'm saying, it's just screen print on the back. So I can do it with my vinyl. So that's what I did. I put the big S on the back and added the heart to it. So this is called Cyber Heart. I just came up with the name because it looks cyberish. It's like some of the stuff that happens sometimes it be by accident. I don't even be on purpose most of the time.
Yeah, we both know that very well. Go to that shirt. I like this one of my favorite shirts right here.
This says love language. So the writing right here in the middle actually means language.
Oh wow.
It actually means like the Chinese.
So he came up with that.
I was listening to a song and I just heard love language in the song and I said, dang, that'd be kind of hard on the shirt. So I actually put it on the shirt. Like most of the stuff that I get up here, it just be off of me hearing stuff. Or if I get a picture of something real quick, I just say bump it. Let's just see if we can put it on the shirt. And most of the time I can. You feel me? Sometimes it's hard to do with just vinyl. It's easier if I was learning how to like just print on a shirt, but I don't know how to do that yet. But I'm, you know what I'm saying, as I continue doing this, I'm gonna learn and learn more and more. You feel me?
Okay then. Okay, let's see what the blue one look like.
The blue one, the blue one, the blue one.
Ooh.
Not your average sneaker, because we're not average people. So the way I came up with that, I'm into shoes now. Like, I've been into shoes, but I'm saying like I'm selling shoes now. So it's like I want my own shoe. That is it. That right there is it. That is my shoe. I am going to have it. When I put my mind to something like that, it's going to happen. I'm looking for manufacturers right now. Right now, I'm going to have my own shoe. I'm going to be rocking my own shoe. You know what I'm saying? Them is going to be my Jordans. Them are going to be my Adidas. Them are going to be my Nikes. You feel me? Them going to be my Pumas. That's going to be me. You feel me? So it's like with this clothing stuff, man, you can't fake creativity. You can't fake it. You have to have it. Creativity is God-given. Little do people know. You can't wake up one morning and say, oh, I'm creative. It's not how that works. That is not how that works. Creativity has its own categories. You feel me? Your creative ability is your speaking.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm like, what?
You're a good speaker. You feel me?
Yeah.
That is your creative ability. Mine is coming up with ideas and pictures and bringing it to life. You feel me? Just like Jay. Just like Jalen, my bad.
Too
just
Sporty.
Like yes. Just like Jalen. I love his stuff, bro. He is creative as heck.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like his creativity is in his
fingers.
It's in it. You feel me? Everybody has their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Creativity has its own layers to things. You feel me? So it's like I took mine and ran with it.
Shout out to Sporty, man.
Too Sporty. Yeah,
hey, we got an episode. Go watch that, man. Just let y'all know. He just like Lamar, bring everything to life. All right. So, what's your biggest inspiration to keep going with the clothes?
My biggest inspiration to keep going with the clothes.
And just everything, just in general. I hope you tell the story I want you to tell. I ain't gonna say nothing though. I'm gonna let you tell it.
I'm trying to think.
It's something that you told me I want you to tell the people, man, but I can't tell you.
Do you mean what's my inspiration? What's my inspiration?
Yes, what you told me.
My inspiration is me.
No, not that one. But okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Not that one, but okay, go ahead.
Okay. My inspiration is me, man. Like people, you know what I'm saying? I feel like people should inspire themselves. You know, I know you can get inspiration from other people, but within you have to inspire yourself. Like that person that you say you're inspired by, do not wake you up every morning. That person is not there for your everyday step and move. You feel me? So I know God is with me every step of the way. So He made me. So I'm inspired by me. I'm inspired by me, man, because I know God wakes me up. I know He gave me a purpose to do what He want me to do. So I am inspired by me. I'm inspired by the things I do. You feel me? I have to keep myself moving. You can only stop yourself.
Okay, then. I got to give y'all a little story time. Because a lot of people don't know what we all think it came from. So this man right here helped me come up with the name.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. I ain't tell nobody. Nobody ever really asked me where I got the name from, who helped me come up with it. Lamar been with me since middle school, so I've been knowing this dude for a little minute.
Yeah, a long time.
So I called him one day. I said, man, Lamar, I'm trying to start a podcast, man. This is before I started everything.
Yeah.
And he was like, so what you want to do? Like, I was like, I don't know. Like, I want to interview people, talk to people. I just want to ask people questions. He was like, all right, what we're all thinking. I said, what? I was like, all right, let's do it. He was like, yeah, that he created me this little flyer, and now everything's history because nobody really knew where the name came from. They just like, well, it's so long, but I was like, hey, it's hard. Like, nobody else got that name. So, yeah. So, big shouts out to Lamar, man.
Yeah.
And he also helped me create my shirts, too. This is my main man right here.
Yeah,
These shirts right here. He helped me create the shirts. So, we tied in, man. This is my brother, man.
Yeah, man.
He does everything. He literally sits in front of his computer and does all this stuff all day long. So he's not just sitting here just telling y'all. He's literally like up for hours doing this.
Yeah.
So it's like everything is just him. So just want to give a big shout out to him too. So yeah, that's just a little story time between me and Lamar. Lamar helped me come up with his name. He's like a little piece of this brand right here.
Yeah.
He got a little hand in it. So yeah, man. So I got a few questions for you. Just
Right.
want to go ahead and ask a few questions. Just get your opinion on what you think. So what you think about like mental health? Because you know a lot of people is going through mental health with COVID and things of that nature.
Yeah.
So what can you tell those people who going through those mental health issues and things of that nature?
So for me, anything that deals with problem, you feel me? Like, because mental health is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
It is a big problem because people are really dealing with it. For me, when I was going through mental health, bro, like when I had things going on my mind, like I would put a smile, most like what most people do, you feel me? They still put a smile on their face. They act like everything is okay. But you can't keep that stuff in. You have to find an outlet. Because outlets are your way out. You feel me? Outlets are your way out. And for me, my outlet was my wife. My outlet was my wife. So find you a person. You know what I'm saying? At first, it was my wife. Now it's God. Everything I have a problem or issue with, I go straight to God with it. I talk to Him. You feel me? You know what He tell me? Go talk to your wife too, because she's always been my outlet. So find your outlet. Find you somebody you can trust. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, if you feel like you can't find nobody to trust, then get into something. Not nothing bad. Get into something that clears your mind. Like a lot of people don't know, man. Painting can help you out. Drawing can help you out. Playing the game can help you out. Little do people know. You feel me?
Yeah.
Going to a spot that just calms you down can help you out. You know what I'm saying? Get your thoughts in line and everything like that. Like, man, because it's sad to see that young people take their lives.
Yeah.
When you have so much to live for, you know? So it's like, find your outlet. And the crazy thing is, some of these kids' parents could be the outlet. They're just too ashamed to talk to them, you know? So it's like pride.
You said it.
Pride, you know? Pride is an issue. You know what I'm saying? I've learned to let some of it go. Why? Because it was stopping me from growing. I couldn't be a man if I didn't let some of my pride go. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, a man should be able to see what his wrongs was. A man should be able to see, you know what I'm saying, the altercations or problems he caused sometime in his life. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like with my wife, when we was first together and I was doing all the cheating and stuff, I couldn't see it. Why? Because I was blinded by my pride. I was blinded by the little boy I was. You feel me? So it's like with the mental health, don't be prideful of trying to keep it in. Don't think, oh, if I tell this person this, then I'm gonna be weak for telling them that, or they go think I'm weak. You would never know unless you open your mouth. You feel me?
Y'all heard what he said. Open your mouth. Talk. Speak up.
Yeah.
So last question before we get out of here. This question, well, I got 2 more questions.
Okay.
So, what do you value more, loyalty or respect?
Loyalty or respect? What do I value more? Loyalty or respect? I think they tie together.
How?
Because you have to have both of them things to me, them are aspects of love. You have to respect somebody, have loyalty to somebody. Love is an action. People think love is a feeling. So let me tell you what. Love is an action to me because what Jesus did on that cross for us was an action. That was real love. You feel me? Love is an action. It's not a feeling. Everybody today thinks that love is a feeling. You know what I'm saying? Love is what you do in spite of how you feel. Love is what you do in spite of how you feel. Jesus wasn't happy about getting put up on a cross, being stabbed, being spit at, being hit with rocks, having the thorns in his head. You feel me? That wasn't fun for him. That's not fun. I don't think that would be fun for anybody. He ain't the only one that went through that. That's what's crazy. People before him was being put on the cross, being crucified. You feel me? So it's like respect and loyalty is an aspect of love. That's something you show. You feel me? That's something you have to put into action to somebody that you say you love. You feel me? You don't feel love. You show love.
Heard that. All right. If you could have 5 dinner guests, dead or alive, who would they be and why?
5 dinner guests, dead or alive. Okay. I would have my dad there. My dad died when I was 10. I would love to see my dad again. I can't remember what he looked like.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like, it's a thing for me. So, like, I just close my eyes. I don't know what you look like right now. I can't imagine your face. That's what's crazy. But I can see you. I'm kind of weirded out by it, but that's just a thing. Like, I can't remember what my dad looked like, so I would love to just to see him. You feel me? I would love for him to see his grandson. So, the next person is my little brother. He died at 3. So, I never got to meet him. So, I would love just to meet him. The third person, my cousin JT, he died. He died, I would like to say 3 years after my dad, 4 years after my dad. My brother died 4 years or so after my dad. So, I would love to see my cousin JT again because he was like my brother. Like, that was my brother, man. Barely called each other cousins. We was brothers, man. So I would love to see my cousin JT. You feel me? The 4th person, my granddad, my mom's dad. He died when I was a kid. He died when I think I was.
You don't want nobody alive?
I'm trying to think. I would want to see them. You feel me? I want to see my granddad again.
What would that conversation be like though?
What's up, whippersnapper, alligator? You feel me?
With all of them?
Not all of them. The conversation with my dad would probably be like, I'm proud of you. You feel me? Because my dad used to always say, don't be like me. Be better than me. That was what my dad would always say. He would drop us off at my mom's house because he'd come get us every weekend. Don't be like me. Be better than me. Do not be like me. Be better than me. So, I'm not saying I'm better than my dad. You feel me? As a father. Because my dad was an amazing dad. But in his things in between. You feel me? My dad was into some stuff. So, things in between that you don't see. He didn't want us to be like that. With my baby brother, I don't know how that conversation get. I don't think he even talked yet. But it's like, I would want him to know, like, I loved you. You feel me? Even though I didn't get to meet you, I still love you. I was hoping that I can possibly see you get older. You feel me? Because he was sick. So with my cousin JT, that conversation would be full of love, bro. That conversation would be full of, hey man, what you trying to do this weekend? What you trying to do next weekend? What you want to do? You trying to get together with the fam? Things like that. But my granddad, wisdom. My granddad was a preacher. Wisdom. And right now, my preacher that I have, he's my papa. He's Shariana granddad. Everybody call him Papa. It would be the same conversation because they full of wisdom. They full of stuff that you can learn. Like, they've been through a lot. Like, a lot. So I like to learn from my elders. You know what I'm saying? So, and the fifth person, you said dead or alive.
Can we get one live person? So
I'm gonna give a live person. This will be a live person. Somebody I can sit and talk to. I'm trying to think. Probably a real conversation. I would put my brother Jalen, because he would need to sit at that table with my dad. Cause my brother act like he don't feel it. You feel me? My brother's a nonchalant. My brother hold a lot of stuff in. I just feel like he had a conversation with my dad, all that'd be gone. You feel me? It's hard to get to him. So it's like he would need that. Even though I try to get to him, sometimes I get to him, sometimes I can't. You feel me? He my brother grown up, brother 18. So it's like, but alive is my brother, man. My brother, for sure.
Hey, man. So I got another question. I wanted to ask this. So if you could be in any movie or show, what would it be? What show would you be in, or what movie?
Any movie or show.
We're going to end on the light note because you just dropped a lot of load on us.
Yeah. Any movie or show. Probably, I don't know, man. I don't know what movie or show I've been in. I like a lot of movies and a lot of shows.
So you wouldn't be like, I'll fit good in that movie or I'll fit good in that show?
No. I like a lot of stuff. Like, if you ask my family, bro, I'm movie man. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you. I can hear a movie. I ain't even never seen it, and like I ain't even seen it like the screen or anything. I know what it is. I just know what it is. I know what you're watching. They be like, how you know what I'm watching? I don't know. I just know what you're watching. I know the name and everything. So it's like, I don't know what movie I think I'd be good in or anything like that. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure a lot of people ain't never watched The Son of God. But in that movie, I would have wanted to be the man that helped Jesus pick up his cross. Because that man was blessed right then and there. Like, or I would have wanted to be one of the thieves that was put up on a cross with God, because one of them went to paradise with God right then and there. Went with Jesus right then and there. So probably in one of those movies, because I'm guaranteed a spot in hell. So that's what I've done. But yeah, that's probably what movie I would have done. But like any other thing else, now Power, I'll probably get in Power too though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I take Tariq's spot where he messed up so many times. I feel like I could have did right in the times that he messed up. You feel me?
I feel that.
Yeah, for sure. Strategic stuff.
Okay then. All right, man. We finna get out of here, man. Shout out my boy Lamar for coming through.
I appreciate
y'all go
you
shout
me,
my boy.
Shop, man. I got a website and
everything. I'm gonna put his Instagram and Snapchat, all that in the description.
That's all.
Don't be, hey y'all. I'm gonna put his link to his website and his Instagram. He's straightforward. Don't come with no crazy stuff. Also, y'all females, I know he probably look good to y'all or whatever, but he got a wife. His wife crazy, so y'all better watch yourself. Hell yeah. Yo, it's your boy Nate, man. The hottest podcast out right now. What World Thinking Podcast. Man, y'all need to go like, comment, subscribe for real, man. This podcast going up. We got bangers on the way. A lot of bangers, man. Y'all go view them last 2 episodes, man. If y'all really vibe with me. And we out.